Hey, what's up? It's Chris again, and I'm about to lay down a review on one of the most popular boards on the market, the Loaded Dervish. As I just said, the Loaded Dervish is a very popular board. Probably one of the most popular boards on the market today. What makes this board so popular is the fact that it's probably one of the best all-around boards. The Loaded Dervish comes with two flex patterns. The Flex 1 Dervish is roughly for 170 to 230 pounds, or 77 to 105 kilograms. The Flex 2 Dervish is for people weighing 100 to 185 pounds, or 45 to 85 kilograms. On the Dervish, the full length of the deck is 41 1/2 inches long. What I found with this board is that it's a pretty stable ride considering the length of the board. It's not as short as some cruiser carvers, which keeps it a little more steady for the beginner type riders. It has a pretty large wheelbase too, which also contributes to the stability of the Loaded Dervish, at 33 inches long. The width of this board creates a factor that keeps the board from being too responsive. When dancing and doing other similar freestyle tricks, you're not going to want the board to be extremely responsive, otherwise you'll lose it out from under you. You want it to kind of flow with you, which is exactly what the width of this board contributes to. The Loaded Dervish is made with epoxy and triaxial fiberglass, sandwiching a layer of bamboo. What this does is give the board a very flexible characteristic, but also keeping it very strong and lightweight. This board was created with camber, as you can see. This camber helps prevent bottoming out and helps you pump out of carbs a lot easier. There's not much of a convex or concave, whatever you want to call it, on the top of the board, but there is just enough to keep your feet from sliding off. You'll also notice on the Loaded Dervish is the drop-through cutouts. This gets the board a little lower to the ground, also keeping it a little more stable without sacrificing much of the carving ability. Many people look at the Loaded Dervish and see the small nose at the front and think, oh, I can't do any shove-its or nose manuals on that because it's too small. That's what she said. No, it's not what she said. What am I saying? The nose of the Dervish actually provides a very good area to place your foot for shove-its and stuff of that nature. You know, like tiger claws, any of those tricks. Whatever. Okay, whatever. As you can see, obviously, my board is not brand new, but it still provides me with that new riding feeling. It doesn't warp or change over time. A downside to the Dervish, definitely noticed among other Loaded riders, is this clear spray-on grip tape that comes from Loaded. What I would recommend is taking some light sandpaper, sanding it down till it's smooth, and placing your own grip tape in whatever design. You can get creative. I've seen some crazy stuff on YouTube. Okay, now to the performance review, which is what you've all been waiting for to hear. Yes, oh my goodness, Chris, tell us. Well, I will. I found this board to be very fun to dance and carve and cruise and just about anything you want to do. This board, unfortunately, would not recommend it for downhill. Negatives of going downhill with this board is the width of the board. Creates much less foot space, equaling less control when you're going into corners and whatnot. Also, the flex characteristics. You don't want your board being too flexy when you're going up at speeds. This will create speed wobble, which is not what you want. Trust me. This board absolutely rips at up to 30 miles an hour. Not saying you can't go over, but it takes a pretty skilled rider to do so. Free riding on this board is great. When you pull off stand-up slides, the camber actually pops you out of the stand-up slide, giving you a little more momentum out of it. It's also a great to push around board. Because of the drop-through truck mount, it keeps the board very low and very easy to push. Also, in the aspect of cruising, the camber and the flex of this board creates sort of a dampening effect on your feet, so you don't feel those harsh vibrations all the way up through your back. This board also accommodates new and old school drill holes to accompany any kind of trucks that you want to be running on here. And now, what everyone knows and loves about the Dervish, the dancing. The dancing on this board is excellent. The flex takes a little bit to get used to. I would recommend starting out with a stiffer board to start out your dancing idea. And as soon as you get used to the flex on this board, your dancing gets a lot smoother, cleaner, and gets the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I don't. Another unique thing about the Dervish is its park riding ability. Now, while dropping in on bowls and half pipes might be a little bit difficult, it can be done. But the pumping around a bowl or around any type of ramp like that, banks, you know, anything, becomes very fun when riding a Loaded Dervish. Comparing it to the Apex 37, its top competitor on the market, it's a little bit longer and a little bit more stable. So for a starting board, I'd suggest the Loaded Dervish. The Apex 37 is designed a little more around technical ability, while this is designed around, well, every kind of ability. I'm not saying one board is better than the other. I'm just noticing the differences in my opinion. And of course, we get down to the cost of the board. This is the reason a lot of people do not purchase this board. This board, if you buy it complete, can cost from $300 to $350 to, despite the price on the loaded Dervish, is still probably one of the best boards on the market, and one of the best boards to spend your money on. You want all-around fun and freestyle? This is your board. I'm Chris, signing off. Thanks for watching my review. Go out there, have a blast, and wear your helmet.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my review. I've made other ones too. If you want to see my Rain Hellcat review, click meow, right meow. If you want to see my Sector 9 Drainer review, click meow. And those are the reviews I only have. So please, if you want to send me a board to review, tell me and I'll review it for you. Just for you. Because I love you. No, but seriously. Not really. I should shut up now. Goodbye!